Welcome all my seekers here. It's lighting all right. So this is gonna be a full moon. Sorry, um, a moon in Leo transit video. The moon is currently at 28, 29 degrees of Cancer, making its way into the fixed fire sign of Leo. Moon will be making a trine to Chiron. It will be making a trine to Mercury and also a trine to the Sun. The Sun and Mercury both being in Sagittarius. Chiron being in Aries at 1 degree. 1 degrees. So with this moon transit, we're wising up. We're strengthening up. We are healing because I feel like a lot of wounds were exposed during the full moon in Gemini on the 12th. So there's a need for healing. There's a need for healing of the heart, healing of the mind, and healing of the psyche, healing of the soul, healing all the way around. Before I got on and did this video, I did some healing meditations. I was listening to some music and I was performing some visualizations that were helping to heal me and to bring me into karmic resonance with the present day and age. Because it's an age to not give a fuck. It's an age to really, really be confident in yourself. That's all the way around. People don't give a fuck. People just don't give a fuck nowadays. Let's be honest. We're living in a day and age where social media is the leading medium to information, to everything. The internet is God. So, there's a lot of healing, a lot of understanding, a lot of misunderstanding that needs to be wrapped up. Leo is the third house to Gemini, so there is definitely a lot of communication that's going to be engaged in. A lot of communication, a lot of online, a lot of social awareness. Things are going to be brought to the light through social media. There's going to be more of an awareness around the power and the influence of social media. The moon in Leo is an influence of real pleasure and love and kind of real enjoyment. This is a point where we really get to, Leo is one of the signs that really kind of rules the times that we live in currently. Every sign does not have a huge stake in like the current times that we live in. And maybe I said that the wrong way. I mean to say that there are certain energies within the zodiac that kind of play out. Like Leo is the sun. So the sun rules the day. The day is the age that we live in, the sun. So there's something here about a new age. And I'm even hearing it along the lines of this thought frequency of the new age of sun worship and Ra. And, the meaning of the sun and Ra and those masculine forces. There's something here about the divine masculine aspect. There's something here about tribal. There's a lot, with this Leo transit. There's a lot that could be coming up. A lot that could be coming up. A lot that could be revealed over this time. A lot that could be starting to be understood. A lot of deep soul seeking. A lot of deep soul awakening. Also, it's going to be making its trine to Chiron and its trine to Mercury and the Sun. So there's definitely something here about the fire, the masculine, Egypt, the sun god Ra, the sun god, the father, the day forces. There's something here about taking full command, like the emperor, like the king of wands, like the Lion King, and really kind of really rising up to the occasion, rising up to the times that we're living in. The trine to Chiron is going to be major healing. It's going to be shifting our focus and perspective. It's going to really, really open up a new perspective for us. It's going to be enlightening us and helping us to really, really, it's going to challenge us to really, really rise up. We're going to be challenged to really use our intuition and to stay grounded within the higher goal. The trine to Mercury and the Sun is going to really, really activate new thoughts. It's going to help us to see things from a different vantage point, um, to really, really engage and embrace life in a different way. That's why we're gonna be texting, we're gonna be talking. There's gonna be emails, there's gonna be messages. There's gonna be a lot of frenzy, a lot of franticness, a lot of coming together, a lot of cooperating, a lot of collaborating, communicating. A lot of like getting with your soul group, getting with the people that you trust the most, getting more intimate with yourself, by connecting with other people. So let's go ahead and get a oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Love this deck. Okay, Spirit Fox, trust your talent. Trust your talents in changing times. Trust your talents in changing times. All right, Spirit, what is it that you want us to know from this? What is the message from this? So automatically, what I'm gonna say, and predict that during this transit, during over this weekend, there's going to be a push, a new motivation. There's gonna be motivation. There's gonna be inspiration. Um, seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door is gonna be open. I feel like there's answers. If there's any answers or questions or misunderstandings, they're there. Like the door is gonna be open to us. With this moon in Leo, it's going to be all benevolent and very, very benefic and king-like, and this very generous, this feeling of generosity, which is making it easier for us to trust. So, Spirit Fox, stay alert as change is in the air. The Spirit Fox features my favorite animal of all time, the red fox, an amazingly resilient creature able to survive in urban environments or the freezing temperatures of the Arctic. Foxes know what it's like to be hunted. For centuries, they have been sought for their precious fur when all they want is to survive. So the spirit fox, can help you overcome the energies of adversity and unfair treatment. Also, as urban foxes hide in cities and go about their businesses in the darker hours, the fox offers the medicine of blending in. Extended message. The energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge, but be open to the shifts occurring, because they really are the answers to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trust in your talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times. So very, very strong message coming through, okay? Very, very strong message. And one that I feel is fitting for this moon in Leo. This moon in Leo transit, because it's time now. It's time to really get with the times. What can I really say? We're coming into the age of Aquarius, which is the opposite of Leo, so the only way that we can fully be active and operate within the age of Aquarius is to turn on our Leo potential, turn on and activate our fifth house gifts. What is the fifth house? Pleasure, things that we enjoy. It's ruled by the sun, so the essence of pleasure, the essence of life, the essence of connecting. The fifth house ruling over what we desire, and our creative self-expression. the arts, you know, musical theater, sports. So Leo is about the talent. Leo is about showing your talent. You know, it's the fifth house. You know, you gotta think the fourth house rules over Cancer, or Cancer represents the fourth house, or the fourth house does rule over Cancer. Um, you know, the home. You know, it's the archetype of, you know, adolescence. You know, while Leo is the teenager. You know, the jock, the show off. You know, the one who really holds a space, who holds a stable piece, you know, in their society, you know, in their community. You know, the star, the sun is a star. So when it says trust your talents, you know, trust your talents in these changing times. So what that means is that you are adaptable. You know, you are fortunate, you are blessed, you have a lot of resources around you, you have many gifts that you can use. And though this is the awareness that is being built up, this is the awareness, this is what we're going to have to start peeking into and tuning into while the moon is going through Leo. So let's get some tarot for this moon in Leo. The Spirit Fox, though, trust your talents, trust your intuition, trust yourself, trust your inner guidance, trust your joy, you know, trust your love for something, trust your love for your craft to help you move forward in this life, to help you gain more resource, to help you gain more connection, to help you get to that next step. You're done being hunted. It's over. The moon in Gemini, this moon in Gemini phase, this waning phase, is putting an end to the question about your abilities and your talents that you've had in your mind for so long. Giving honor to the four elements: earth, water, air, and fire. Giving acknowledgement to the four archangels of benevolence: Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, and Uriel. The four winds of the four directions: north, south, east, and west. Page of Swords. New confidence. New confidence. There's literally nothing that you can't do. There's literally nothing that you can't do. When you set your mind and you have an intention, should I be worried? Should we be worried? There's this feeling of, should I be worried? You know, should I be worried? Okay. So we got some very, very potent energy here. Some very, very okay. This is very shifty energy. Let me just say, this is very shifty energy. You know, we want to manifest the greatest lives that we can. We want to manifest from our full potential. We want to manifest from a place of clarity. This is about now being able to manifest from a place of clarity. And I'm going to break it down. We just have the full moon in Gemini, what is Gemini? Air sign. The swords in the tarot symbolize air, mental, clarity, decision, you know, even action, activity, new stimulation. You know, the air energy needs stimulation, you know, to keep going. It needs something to make it want to move, you know, like a moth to a flame, you know. There's a new stimulation. There's a new, remember what I said about communicating? There's this new type of frenzy. This is new type of, I'm hearing it, partaking in the new. It's something about a new time. This could be about a new technology. This could be new gossip, new information, like a new blog or some type of new information that's coming up, a magazine, you know. But there's something here about new communication, new ideas being thrown thrown out there and just being able to get in on it, like a very youthful type of childlike type of activation. So there's something here about something brand new and fresh, like a fresh discovery coming in, something very, very fresh. The magician, okay, look at the magician in all of its glory. There's victory here. There's definitely the feeling of victory, and there's definitely the feeling of finding your inner magician, finding your inner power. The moon card signifies fears, doubts, insecurities, your dreams, illusions. So there's something here about needing to really kind of clear out the remaining debris, needing to clear out the last bit of flakiness and shifty self-talk, the last bit of doubts, so that you can manifest from a clear place, so you really can take on a new perspective, so you can really stop being weighed down by old thought forms, old movies and old scenarios that is keeping you from really going out and embracing life anew. This is embracing life anew. The magician is embracing life, embracing everything he has, and embracing it with the power. So there's this feeling of Sagittarius. The Sagittarius energy. The magician, really of having a clear, clean slate now for manifestation, almost as if the universe is doing it, which the universe is always doing it now, but you're going to actually see this. You're going to feel the manifestation. You're going to feel the shift. Like, I'm feeling the shift of the moon from Cancer into Leo. And, the moon just came out. The moon is at home in Cancer. So the fact that even the moon card is coming out, there's this shift. There's a whole shift right now. A whole mental, even karmic, energetic shift. A whole energetic signature now being set in. Whew, Virgo, Hermit, really getting deeper into your principles. I put the moon and the Hermit card there because that's a whole this is a whole like technological reprogramming thing. This is a whole reprogramming. The Hermit card, Mercury ruled. Mercury is our nervous system. So there's something here about really gaining deeper wisdom, deeper connection, much more healthy connection with our bodies and with our psyches, really clearing the debris of trauma. This is even very, very karmic, you guys. I'm feeling very, very magical shifts in karma and in fate and in destiny. The Hermit goes inside to gain deeper wisdom. So there's something here about getting more quiet, and there's something here about really becoming aware of deeper personal truths, personal reflection that brings out that emerges more personal power, more self-satisfaction, more present moment awareness that really, really breeds the satisfaction that ultimately you want, the creativity that you want to come. New insights. And then we have the Devil, Capricorn. The Devil, okay, it's the last card. So we have 4 major arcana cards, and we have the Page of Swords. So let me go ahead and just kind of look at this right now, kind of really get clear about this, see what other messages may want to come through. The choice is yours. I'm hearing the choice is yours. The power is always in your hands. It's funny because we have the Page of Swords, brandishing the sword in hand in a confident way, very regal, very, very newfound confidence, new stimulation, new wonder, new sense of curiosity. And then we have the Magician with his hand, brandishing his wand. So very, very interesting, very, very interesting, very, very interesting. So there's this energy, this internal guidance that's going to be peaking up. There's going to be this like internal type of peak, this internal type of reevaluation. I'm hearing the cistern. There's something being drained. The inner this feeling of something being drained, like draining a pool. Draining your memory. A lot of this is about we don't really realize how much our memory affects our manifestation. That the memories that we hold, what I'm saying, really our subconscious mind, we create from our subconscious mind. The things that we do consciously come from the unseen first, the things that are hidden, the things that are much more subtle. There's some sense of control. There's some sense of addiction, some type of negativity, some type of negative attachments to your material reality, overspending, some type of a soul tie relationship that is being illuminated right now. There's something regarding something karmic, something Saturnian, and something heavy, some type of weighted consciousness. The devil signifies over identification with the material reality and the chains that we form with material reality. This obviously could also be highlighting a relationship that has run its course, some type of karmic relationship, some type of soul tie, twin flame, soul union that has now run its course. You've been addicted to this. There's been this lifestyle of addiction. There's been this routine that has served its purpose up to now, but now there needs to be a breaking away. You need to break away from this tie, or from this union, or from what was once understood as good for you. Need to walk away from something. I feel like over the next couple of days, people are really, really going to be finding their true strength. Really, really finding their true strength, their true power. Stepping more into personal power by starting to almost flow. There's this kind of quick ease into the now moment, where we start to really, really find safety and salvation. We start to trust more in our gifts. We start to trust more in our intuition, and it causes us to fly free. It's like we're learning how to fly. We're learning how to navigate this reality as it is. Trusting your talents in changing times. This is happening on a deep soul integration, karmic. This is very, very karmic. The devil, Saturn, time. There's something here about time, and there's something here about a decay, a separation. A separation now. There's something here about a decay, a death to something, and a reawakening to something else. And needing to kind of take one more last peek into the past, even, and kind of send it on its way. So, you all are much more powerful than you can ever imagine. And the day that you discover it, the quote is, you are much more powerful than you imagine, and they fear the day that you discover it. That's what I'm really feeling from this devil energy, this type of hold, this type of bondage, this type of material bondage, like bound to something materially, a debt, a marriage, a partnership, a romantic relationship, a lover. It's done. It's done. The moon. The moon with the Hermit is very interesting, because this is very deep wisdom. This is about soul attachments. This is about soul unions. This is about illuminating our soul, illumination on the soul path. So this is going to be very personal to everybody. This may not resonate with everybody, but I would say seek wisdom. Seek high counsel, call on your angels, really, really tap into your intuition. Go for what you know at this time. Go for what works best for you, how you hear God, how you hear spirit. really make it special for you at this time. Um, a lot of what Leo has to do, how we activate that Leo 9 character within us, is to really, really focus and tune into what are our favorite things, what gives us the most joy, what um, what gives us pleasure, what makes us curious, and what gives us passion. Leo is passion. What are we passionate about? Really use that as a template to really start landing and setting blueprints for your 2020 experience. This moon in Leo is going to be healing. It's going to really, really sharpen our focus, sharpen our vision. And yeah, I love you all. Thank you all for tuning into this. This was so fun for me. I'm feeling the vibes. I'm feeling my vibration being raised. And that's really all that matters, that we raise our vibration. I love you. Toodles.